Hello guys, how are we doing today? The video I have for you and the one you're watching right now, funny enough, is a league play game on Hardpoint Raid, where unfortunately we do not get the dub. I was running solos with a bunch of randoms at like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, so I was playing a little bit not great myself, and it's queuing solo is not the easiest thing to league play. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, the reason for doing this video is, although it's a loss, I'm hopefully going to talk through the things that I and the team should have done better to get the dub. So join me on that journey. So start off here, we've got good P1 control. I think I'm close to streaks here. I'm on a 4 or 5 streak, I can't really see, and just we've got it locked down. We're in good position. We've got someone washing kitchen, so I'm pretty happy with the way the setup's going as long as he wins that gunfight, which he does. But I'm just sort of being annoying on hill. There's only 10 seconds left now. So I'm just trying to catch any that are rotating through ring. And because I've pushed quite far forward, they shouldn't be spawning quite this side of ring. They won't be spawning like drive, for example. So looking at the minimap, I know 2 are mid. So I'm sort of, I know my teammates have spawned the correct side. So I'm sort of watched the ring there. But notice our teammates aren't doing much to get it, and we've spawned out. So I'm sort of trying to exert my presence over this end whilst being careful of having streaks. So I'm not too annoyed about losing time on this point in this situation, just based on the fact that I'm hopefully getting streaks, which might be useful later in the game. So I'm slaying up here. I know there's a few teammates in hill, so I trust they've got complete hill control, which is why I'm not in there as well. But I see 2 teammates dead, third one dead in the hill, so I'm thinking, right, let's go and check these guys out before I'm doing. So I'm trying to be somewhat useful in the hill, get time as well as just stop the enemy team from getting any themselves. So right here, it's my fault really. I rotated all the way around ring, as you can see here, just because the gym push is a lot bit easier than pushing through like the pool steps and that way. But my team was pushing the complete other direction, so we weren't pushing as a unit. As solos, it's not easy to sort of make sure everyone's doing what they should be doing on the map. It's not the easiest. So I'm sort of playing for an initiative. This is a super hard, choke that kill. It's a super hard hill to break. So I'm trying to play for the first pick, hopefully push in with my team, and hopefully just get the trades off and get kill control. I noticed there are 20 seconds left, so I'm thinking, right, this is going to be my last push. If I lose this one, back to the drawing board. And in fact, I noticed a couple of our teammates have gone down, so I'm thinking, right, let's rotate all the way back. Let's go court, get early court control, and hopefully hold this one a lot easier. So I'm pre-nading top because that's the only place they can really come from, as well as kitchen. And I am just watching this. No one's mid. They know I'm here with the stun, so they're going to be a bit cautious. And I completely whiffed my shots. Yeah, that doesn't help. That sort of thing that can cost a team. And again there, as I said, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't playing my best, so excuse that. Nonetheless, we're still ahead just. I'm pinging my artillery. I think in hindsight, this wasn't the best idea, simply due to the fact that there's only 20 seconds. By the time our team gets to there, they're going to get 15 points. So it wasn't really worth it at all. Waste of a streak on my end. So one tip I would say to myself is use the streaks wiser. I'm still trying to push this just because I know the next one's mid, and it will give us control when it gets back to kitchen. So wrapping around this way, being a bit of kitchen, because essentially they have to leave their spawn, which is somewhere there. So right now my head's going, they're ring / zig side, so I'm just double checking no one's here, and I noticed there's someone ring, so I drove wrap around to try and pick them off. I noticed he's gone pillar, so I'm marking it for my team, because that's all you can do in solos without comms. Choke the shots there. And in that situation, I sort of get out there. I know I've got a health movement, so it wasn't such an issue. I completely missed. I did not see that guy. Made me look like a right doofus there. So we're currently not in the lead with another 10 seconds to go in the mid-hill. I was too distracted with the trophy there. Essentially I shouldn't have been, because we didn't need to clear that area. So work around to P1. We've got someone in ring, someone in laundry, and one of our teammates, for whatever reason, has pushed their side zig, which means that we haven't got spawns for P2. That small mistake might have cost us the P2 rotation, just as my body gets shot. Love that. But really, there's 40 seconds of this hill, 40 seconds till it, well, 35 now, till it rotates back to P2. So really, we could regain if we need to be. See, I was expecting to push it because my teammate was watching. There we are. Get picked up by Smudge. The team managed to get the trade for the guy that killed me. I was trying to kill. And I'm trying to ping Kitchen as to say, just wrap Kitchen. There's no point contesting. No point contesting P1. You're just going to end up running into a beam because he's going to be holding that with headies. Just wrap P2. We do not need 5 or 6 seconds. So I'm just jiggle peeking. Zig's there. Just trying to make sure no one's mid. And really, I think I would always recommend doing that, by the way. Sliding across this open door just to get info before you commit to the chow. Unfortunately, he does come out and chow me, but I thought I had to go in mid. Which I do there. But 3 end up going down somehow by the same player. Yeah, I think a lot of the issue here in this team we had is that we were either late to rotations, or there weren't enough of us on the rotation for the next hard point, or we didn't have a good enough hold when we did have it. So right here, there's 15 seconds left. We shouldn't have been still pushing that. In my head, they're thinking, right, I don't think we're still going to be pushing that because there's 10 seconds left. It's not worth wasting 10 seconds for an absolute money hill over in Garage. But I know there's a couple down. Our team wins a gunfight there, so they're going to be spawning back kitchen, which is why they kill me, which is why I'm not too fussed in dying there. If worst case scenario, I spawn here when I die, so it's not a huge disadvantage. Alright, now we've got 2 people in hill, so all I'm trying to do is be annoying around the hill. Absolutely shit myself because there's 2 people there. As I said, this is a good hill to hold. It's quite hard to get pulled off of it, but our teammates lost their gunfights. They spawned all the way back at the next hard point. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. So anyway, I'm thinking, like, let's rotate back to the courtyard. Our team are still, for whatever reason, pushing the old hill, so he gets killed. So again, they're getting 5 seconds of scrap time while I'm here trying to rotate to the new hill on my lonesome. Things you hate to see. That's a silly gunfight, I shouldn't have lost. So again, that reiterates my point in that to win hard points, forget 10 seconds of scrap time. The rotation and guaranteeing a good 20-30 seconds on Newt, especially if you can hold it, is far more important. So I've got 2 down here. Get another kill. So I'm thinking, right, that's 1 guy left on hill. 1 guy. That's it. Other than the guy. And I'm hoping my team gets the trade, but they don't, annoyingly. And that's 3 down. 4 down, actually. We'll just respawn. Silly ego chow there. I was 1 shot. There's no need for me to push that. But the enemy picks up a lovely 2-piece for him. So, although I think I'm playing relatively okay, other than absolute missed shots, which you're going to see here, I thought my shots were on, but I have slowed it down, and I'm hitting like his backpack, behind his backpack. So that's my fault there. I can't blame anyone else on that one. But I hope you guys can see that the importance of being in a team when you're playing League Play. You can communicate better. You can tell your team when you think it's good to rotate, when to leave hill time so that the enemy spawn the opposite way. So it is such a challenge when you're playing solos. I've got to admit, I don't think the whole team on the other side are all masters. It's not like I'm coming against a full sweaty team. But my team are full of either competitors or experts, maybe elites, I believe. So I think it is a fair game. I think their team just go off a little bit more than ours do. So there's 2 seconds left on hill. I think they're going to pick off from here. So all I'm trying to do is make sure they don't get 2 seconds, and then I rotate to new. They're already here. They get the dub. So I'll go 46 and 18, but don't manage to get the win. I hope this video helped out. Managing to see the things that I balls up on, as well as the gameplays that I do well on. In fact, I think you will learn more going over your mistakes than you do going over what you did well. So yeah, there you have it. There's the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.